Greetings all you maniacs out there, my name's Manic. Welcome to yet another random vlog. Now today's topic is something I've, kind of wondered when I started to watch Dragon Ball GT again. Now, before I get into this Dragon Ball GT what if, I know Dragon Ball GT isn't canon. I know that. I'm not saying it is. But I still do like the series, so I'm going to talk about it, even though a few things did piss me off. Anyway, and inconsistencies and all that. Anyway, today's topic. First off, the reason I'm doing this is because I am just so goddamn hyped for Xenoverse 2. I just want to talk about Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super and all that good stuff. Today's topic is what if Vegito, Goku Vegeta fused with the Pitar earrings, was in GT, like through the entirety of it, like. It kind of goes back to what if Vegito never defused? What if GT happened with Vegito? Let's get started. First off, it would start off basically the way GT started, with Vegito replacing Goku, of course, training Oob in the lookout. So also, Oob would have to be a lot more powerful to keep up with Vegito, but, whatever. So, after that, first off, I don't think Vegito would turn into a kid. I'm going to, scratch that concept out. I'm going to say, how the Black Star Dragon Balls saga started is no one knew that Emperor Pilaf and his crew were there, and they did the wish. They did any wish, I guess they'll wish for money or more youth, something like that. And then the Dragon Balls would be spread all over the galaxy as its Black Star Dragon Balls do. King Kai would alert Vegito saying, "Yo, not like this, just for fun. Yo, fam, them Black Star Dragon Balls are bad news." And Vegeta would be like, "Okay, I'll go get them. I'll go get Pan, Trunks, and whatever." So, they would go out into space looking for them. Now, who would be with them? I would say Pan, Trunks, and Goten. Why? Because I actually do think Pan is a pretty useful character. She wasn't as bitchy as I thought she was. She was still a bit of a bitch, but anyway. So they would, go basically just go through the entire of that saga just with Vegito. Now, things are going to start to get a little more different with the Baby saga. So, of course, Baby is released and starts to cause havoc, and they're still looking for the last Dragon Ball. And they have no idea that shit's going down on Earth. So when they get back, things are just, not right. Baby has taken over every single person on the planet, and Vegito, of course, jumps into action. You're gonna go toe-to-toe with Baby. Now, of course, there would be no Vegeta, Baby Vegeta. I think it would be Gohan. I think Gohan is the next strongest that was there. So Gohan would be, taken over by Baby. And, basically everything else would be normal. Now, Vegito would fight Baby Gohan. Now, would Vegito beat Baby Gohan? Now, that's a whole nother topic, but if you want to make this a little more sense, Vegito wouldn't be able to. What if he never learned how to become Super Saiyan 3, and he could only go Super Saiyan 2? So it wouldn't give him enough power to beat Baby Gohan. So, Kabuto Kai would have to step in before Vegito was hit with a revenge death ball and taken to the planet of the Kais for training to eventually become Super Saiyan 4. Now here's where things get interesting. One possibility is Super Saiyan 4 never happens and Vegito gets his potential unlocked, which would be absolutely fucking insanely powerful. Or two, Elder Kai, does his magic and whatever and gives Vegito a tail, and they have to pull it out just like they did with Goku. That may seem a bit strange, but I think that might make a little bit more sense than having Vegito's potential unlocked, because one, it takes forever, and two, we really don't know how much power it would actually give Vegito. I think he would actually be much better off as a Super Saiyan 4. So then he would go back and fight Baby again, and on planet Tuffle, and Vegito would see the moon and turn into a golden Nazaru. First step of becoming a Super Saiyan 4. Pan would step in and make him remember who he is. And by the way, a golden Nazaru with the Potara earrings, that'd be a bit weird, but I don't think it'd be too much different. And then, Vegito would remember who he is and all the memories of both Goku and Vegeta. And, become a Super Saiyan 4. Vegito's Super Saiyan 4 would look a lot like Vegeta's. Actually, I think pretty much spot on to Vegeta's. But maybe the hair would be a bit different. The color of the fur might be a bit different. What he'll be wearing might be a bit different. I'm not exactly sure. I've only seen a few fan art pictures of how Super Saiyan 4 Vegito would be. Now, a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito would be like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Baby would stand absolutely no chance at that point. Unless everyone is a lot more powerful than they actually were in Dragon Ball GT. So then it could still be a pretty exciting fight. That would also mean all the villains are insanely strong. Like they all got a huge power boost from nowhere. So let's just say Vegito as a Super Saiyan 4, since he first got it, doesn't have as much power as the Elder Kai predicted. So Vegito would still have a bit of a trouble killing Baby, but eventually he will succeed. Baby will get out of Gohan's body, and I don't think a Great Ape Baby would work. I'm not exactly sure. It might, because Gohan is half Saiyan. So, anyway, Baby will try and escape. Vegito would hit him with a final Kamehameha and just obliterate him. There we go. Day saved. But since the Black Star Dragon Balls have been used again, Earth will still be destroyed. So, Vegito would have to use instant transmission and get everyone off Earth to migrate to Planet Vegeta. Not Planet Vegeta. Tuffle. Planet Tuffle. Earth would get destroyed. And then they'll wish back Planet Earth with the Namekian Dragon Balls. So it would just play out it normal just with Vegito. Then we move on to the absolutely bullshit that is the Super 17 arc. To be honest, I don't actually want to include this, because Super 17 makes no sense. Even though I like his design, he looks cool, I really like his design, that's the best part of him. But it just makes absolutely no sense. Two Super 17s, not Super 17s, good Christ. Two Android 17s from Earth and Hell merge and become Super 17 and are stronger than the Super Saiyan 4. Nope, I'm just going to cut that right out. So instead of that, they'll have time of peace. Now, Vegito, being who he is, would probably be training. He would, get used to Super Saiyan 4. He would, I don't know if he will master it in a year. Let's say it's, about a year. They just let everything settle down. And then they try and make a wish of the Dragon Balls. But they're cracked. Here's where this Shadow Dragon arc comes into play. So the Shadow Dragon arc would play out exactly like it did in Dragon Ball GT, just with Vegito. Not a lot would change. All of the Shinron would be defeated, and except one little thing. Pan, Goten, and Trunks would again be with Vegito just as support, and Gotenks could show up. Like they do the fusion dance and turn to Super Saiyan 3 adult Gotenks. Now, I'm not sure how powerful he would be. I think he would be pretty powerful. I think Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks would be enough to beat Ice Shinron, but I'm not exactly sure on that. Maybe, and if so, that'd be really freaking cool. And of course, Nova Shinron is the cool motherfucker that he is. He's the best Shadow Dragon. Would want to fight Vegito on fair terms, of course. And then Sin Shinron, aka Omega Shinron, would show up and kill Nova, and Vegito, still Super Saiyan 4. Gotenks would probably be either defused by now, or, you know, just gone. They would get the hell out of there. Most likely defused, because Super Saiyan 3 only makes the fusion last 5 minutes. Yikes. But anyway, so Vegito would be fighting Sin Shinron, and I think the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito would obviously annihilate Omega, but that wouldn't make for a very good ending, would it? So Sin would automatically become Omega, have all the abilities of the Shadow Dragons plus their power, and Vegito would have quite a bit of an issue fighting this very, very powerful dragon. So things would look pretty damn bleak, like Vegito might actually die and, you know, lose. So all of his friends step in and give him his energy. Now, this would make Super Saiyan 5 a thing. Vegito's hair would turn red and would just absolutely crush Omega Shinron. No fucking long white hair, because that shit looks fucking stupid. Just red hair. Just red hair, and Vegito would have blue eyes with the, he would look like Gogeta, just with Vegeta's hair. So, after that, after Vegito kills Omega, everything goes back to normal, of course. There'd be a statue erected of this amazing double warrior, this ultimate warrior, the fusion of the last pure, 100% pure Saiyans. 100 years pass. Everyone thinks Vegito is dead, but he isn't. So the ending would still be very mysterious. What the hell happened to him? What happened to the great hero? So, that's how I think Dragon Ball GT would be different with Vegito instead of, you know, just Goku. I left out the Super 17 arc because that shit is so stupid. Let me know what you think. Again, I know Dragon Ball GT isn't canon. I still like the series. It's a cool little series. I always look at it as a what if. Even though I don't always agree what happens in it. My screen went black. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, let me know what you think about this. How, in your eyes, how do you think Dragon Ball GT would be different with Vegito? Would it be better? Would it be a bit worse? Or would it, like, not really change at all? So, of course, I'm going to do Manic Mondays tomorrow. So, there's going to be 2 vlogs in a row. Tomorrow, for Manic Mondays, I might do another what if fight. Or like another what if discussion. If there's anything you want me to elaborate on, want my opinion on, leave it below. Leave multiple questions if you want, and I'll answer them all. How about that? I think that'd be cool. Because even though I'm not the most knowledgeable in Dragon Ball Z or GT, or especially Super, I do know a lot, and I have very interesting theories and shit. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and as always, this is Manic signing off, and I'll see all you maniacs in the next video.